Hello friends, welcome to our channel, and today's our task is some sort of different. Like, for suppose your boss giving you a task, and in this task he'll give you the two type of data, and he just asks you to compare and give him the result, either the data is same or not. So how many ways you can just get the result? In this lecture we'll just know how many ways we can just compare the data and gives the result either the data is same or not. So we'll just start our example. So in this example you can see here we have the type, or we have the column in which we are given the some sort of fruit names, and in the other column we have again the same sort of data. So what we have to do, we have to compare the data and give our result that either the data is same or not. So how many ways we can just compare? So first one way we will just give is by using the formula. So here you can see the column A, or the cell A, and the cell B. So we have to just use the formula and compare either the data in the cell B is same with the comparison of the cell C. So how we can compare? We have to use here equals to, and then we have to use the first address of the cell, which is B3, and then again use equals to and use the second address. So here you can see it gives the instruction, like gives the result either the cell B3 is equal to C3, and then just press enter. So we get the result, which means true. It means the data in the cell B3 is same as in the cell C3. Now what we have to do, we have to just drag it down, and here you get the data. Like what the computer will do, computer will count the characters. Like here you can see some characters are in the capital and some characters are in the small letter, but it consider it same, so it gives true. And here you can see the oranges, in which the one is orange and the other one oranges. So the computer find it different and it gives false. This is how we got the whole data, and this is the one way we can compare our first column with the second column. Now we look to our second example. Here you can see the name of the cities, and here you can see the name of another the column. Now we have to use the data, and we have to use the formula through which we will get either the both the columns have the same result or have the same data or not. In this sheet we will use our second function, which is exact function. So I just write it equals to exac3 and bracket open. In this bracket, or in this cell, it says give me the text 1, so we just give him the, or give it the text 1. Now comma, and again we give it the second column. Now just use here the bracket close. Now in the exact function we have to give him the data, or we have to give it the address of the first cell from which we want to compare our second cell, and then press or enter. So it gives the result, which means true. It means we have used London in our first B3 cell, and we have also used the London in our C3 cell, so it gives true. And just drag it down. So here you can see it gives true for the Sydney, it gives true for the Chicago, and it gives false for the Tokyo, because in the Tokyo we have missed our one letter, which is I. And here you can see in the Paris and France it gives and it compare and gives the false. It means both data are different, and in the Canberra it gives the different result because both data is different. This is how we have used our exact function, and with the help of our exact function we got the difference. Now we have the third way through which we can just compare. In the third way, what we have to do, we have to use the if function. And how can we compare our first data with the second data in our third way? We have the option, like we can use here if function, like here equals to, I just use here if bracket open. In this I use first cell, which is B3 equals to C3. Like in the if function, I says if B3 is equal to C3, comma, gives us the matching result. else in the comma way we use else, and it's otherwise it gives not matching. Close. Like here you can see in the if function we use if b3 is equal to c3 comma gives us the intimation matching or give us the message matching. If it's not equals to, then in the else way it gives us not matching. This is what our if function will do. Now just press your enter, and here you can see it gives matching because in the first B3 cell and in the second C3 cell is same, so it gives us matching. Now what we have to do, we have to just drag it down, and here you can see the different options. Like in the second cell it says not matching because in the orange and oranges it finds difference of s, and again in the apple and in the mango it found different or it found difference, and again in the mango and the apple it found difference. That's why it shows us not matching. This is what we can use the different functions by getting the data, either both the data by comparing either they are same or not. So we have the multiple options, like we can use the if function, we can use the exact function, or we can simply use the equals to function. This is what we can use by comparing the data. This is what we learned in this our example. If you like our video, please share and subscribe it. Thank you.